Welcome to the IFA Redfish Tour. The 2012 season hit the ground running with a brand new format and more chances for anglers to win prizes and challenge their skills up against the best redfish anglers. We're making our first stop of the 2012 season in Punta Gorda, Florida. Cabela's, the world's foremost outfitter of fishing, hunting, and outdoor gear, presents the IFA Redfish Tour. For over a decade, one grassroots redfish tournament trail has stood the test of time. The Inshore Fishing Association Redfish Tour, presented by Cabela's. This tour showcases a mix of talent levels from first-timers, seasoned weekend warriors, top touring pros and guides, all with one goal in mind: to find the biggest two redfish to earn bragging rights and a chance to win a brand new fully loaded Ranger boat powered by a Yamaha outboard. That and more are all ahead on this week's edition of the IFA Redfish Tour television series. The IFA Redfish Tour is a grassroots tournament series that is now in its 12th year and still going strong.
Well, it makes me feel real good to know that we started something in 2000 that has survived the ups and downs of the fishing world and of the economy of the world, and we've seen a lot of different organizations come and go, and we're still here.
Oh, it's just an exciting sport, you know. Redfish is predictably unpredictable. There's nothing you can't tell me about a redfish that I wouldn't believe. And as far as tournament fishing goes, it's exciting. It's, you know, competitive sport. There's a lot of great guys fishing this event, and it's good to compete with these guys.
IFA redfish tournaments are not necessarily just fishing. It's a brotherhood. It's a good group of guys. Once you've done this 2 or 3 times, you've ended up with 400 or 500 friends.
The IFA, this is our 11th year, and for the last 6 years we've run pretty consistently the same type format that we're running today, with the 18 regular season events, six divisions, 3 tournaments each, and then a championship. We're working on some things I think people are going to find very exciting. Our numbers are doing great, but like any other business, I think if you're not getting better, if you're not growing, then you're going backwards.
The 2012 format of the IFA offers more opportunities for anglers to win better prizes, and anglers are excited about the challenge.
We used to have 3 qualifying events for the championship in each division, which was 6 divisions. And now we have 2 qualifying events and a regional event. And the regional event, these guys get to go fish there against the guys on the other side of the state or another state or whatever, and puts a little zest in it, and it's a guaranteed $10,000 purse place. And then if you fish 3 events with us, or 2 regular events and a regional, you get to go to the championship for no entry fee.
Last year there was just 3 events, and then we went to the championship, so there'll be an extra cash prize at the regional and also team of the year. So it's kind of a neat format, and pressure's really on this first tournament for everybody, because if you don't get off to a good start, you're kind of behind the schedule of trying to compete for team of the year.
The first stop in the Florida West Division is an angler favorite, Punta Gorda, Florida.
It's a beautiful area, good people, and good hospitality.
It's one of the best. It's really diverse. Punta Gorda, the west wall, the east wall, down Burnt Store. Great fishing, and it's totally different than what's in Pine Island further south, different than Placida, and all of it's within, you know, a 30-minute boat ride.
When we come back, we'll get out on the water for tournament time. The IFA Redfish Tour is brought to you in part by Cabela's, the world's foremost outfitter of hunting, fishing, and outdoor gear. Humminbird Electronics, simply, clearly better. Yamaha Outboards, reliability starts here. Ranger Boats, still building legends, one at a time.
Every curve, edge, line, and feature is designed for one quest: to seek, find, follow, and catch fish. It's all part of the Take Charge mission of the Ranger Saltwater Series. Experience the total performance difference at a Ranger dealer today. Whether you're trolling, bowling, drifting, anchored, or chasing the tide, these shallow water legends are built to fish as well as fly. Yamaha Outboards. You love the water, now own it.
The Yamaha VMAX SHO. First it changed the game. Now it set the standard. But don't take our word for it.
The whole shot was everything they said it was going to be.
And we accelerated from like 50 miles an hour to 70, and it was like that.
So fast, so quiet. I mean, you give it power, and it's just there.
That thing right there is just bad.
The whole shot on it is second to none. Oh, yeah, it's for real.
Take a demo ride and feel the power yourself. You'll know why we call it the Game Changer.
Since 1996, Frog Togs outerwear have kept outdoorsmen warm and dry, even in the worst of conditions. Now, Frog Togs have expanded beyond hunting and fishing markets and revolutionized the industry with their patented fabric system. Frog Togs are extremely lightweight and portable. They pack easily in your car, boat, RV, and even on your motorcycle. Best of all, Frog Togs are 100% waterproof and windproof, and yet extremely breathable. Check us out online at frogtogs.com. Frog Togs, stop the rain.
The world has never seen a hook like this.
What I thought was good before
is not so good now. The first surgically sharpened fish hook. This is the best ever. In test after test, we have proven that anyone can set this new hook with half the effort of any other hook. That's money. Introducing the Trocar hook. A weapon for fishermen who aren't just out to catch fish, but are out to win.
You just want to fish, not mess around with buttons and settings and such. That's why they made every Garmin Echo fish finder easy to use. You see fish, you catch fish, easy. Fight fish, not your fish finder. Get the unsurpassed power, clarity, and dependability of a Garmin Echo fish finder.
Welcome back to the IFA Redfish Tour. We're in Punta Gorda, Florida, for the first regular season event of the 2012 season, where a cold front has blown in some strategy changes for the anglers competing in the event.
It's been a beautiful winter. We've had a winter here that's been 75, 80 degrees. It seems like all winter long. We get a front blow through every now and then, and of course, every time we come here for the IFA, we got a little front coming through.
This is a little tougher for us. The way we have to fish down here is a little bit different than the way we fish around the house. We would fish a lot of structure around the house, oyster bars and stuff. We fish down here, get on that. Not quite as predominantly, as down here as what they do around the house.
Well, what they'll do is they'll normally drop out in just a little bit of a deeper of a trough. Sometimes you can find them up against the windy shores where it's beating the bait up against the shore, or sometimes you'll find them on the backside of the...
We'll be out on the water with Travis Tucker and Heath Seckel.
The first spot we got is in Matt Lachey area, and what we're going to be doing is basically drifting potholes and throwing these sebeals in the potholes. We're going to use this wind to our advantage and basically drift and not use the trolling motor or the stick, because we want to be as quiet as possible. And we're going to be keying in on any mullet that we see, whether it's schooled up or whether it's just flipping around. The redfish seem to be following the mullet schools this time of year. Where's that big stick that we saw up here? There he is. We got a redfish on, boys.
That a baby. That a baby. It's a great relationship. We fished together for 3 years now. We both fished tournaments for the last 5 to 7 years, and we started fishing together about 3 years ago. And it's he'll end my sentence that I start, and I'll do the same with him. And so it's a good relationship. Work well together.
Not a huge one. No net needed, I don't think.
No net needed.
Huh. We didn't want that size.
That's a start.
Yep. At least we know they're gonna eat something out there. He had a different partner, and so did I. And we were both from Polk County, but we never really fished together. So he took me tarpon fishing one time, and I saw how good he was. And he's always been pretty good. He had won a tournament here, and about 4 years ago, this same event. And it's been a good fit. We fished all over the southeast United States the last 4 years, and I think we've brought home 2 fish every time. So we do pretty well together. We got good chemistry. If he would catch a fish, though, I don't know what he's doing today.
I'm waiting on those right ones. That's what I'm doing. No visor, but good thing is the sun's not out and bright today where I need some protection, so all days are losing. Today's a good one.
Well, your hair looks good.
Well, thank you. It was cut last week.
Yeah, I saw you had a little card in there. It had like a stylist hair. Yeah, you don't even go to a barber?
Oh, the same girl's been cutting my hair since I was in 9th grade. About 30 minutes every 5-6 weeks.
That gum.
She's just that good. Just keep grinding it out slow, man.
Jump off.
Without being able to see them, you got to just all these lines, and
yeah,
these fish are just so funny. I mean, like, you know, the year you could see them, if you went drag, I mean, real slow like this, just like that, they would just swim around it. You had to just like wait, get in the line, 10 feet in front of them.
Right.
And as they got close, all you had to do was just like barely raise your rod tip, just one motion, and that's the only way they would eat. So you can't do that. We'd be here all day line casting doing that. So
right,
you got to put a little speed to it. But
there he goes. That's a good one. What is that? Mullet?
Snook.
Oh man, I thought that was the one.
Good job. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Pretty trout. That one there will get your glasses wet.
The old gator trout.
Travis and Heath are struggling to get their second keeper red, but the trout seem to be biting big time.
It's a good one. Oh God, he pulled off. Dadgummit. Ooh.
That's a good fish.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Last minute, because you only got one in the box. If we'd had 2, no matter what size they are, we'd give ourselves some time to make it back to the ramp and get them to the weigh-in. But that one little 3-pounder ain't going to do anything, so you got to keep fishing to the very last second and hopefully catch that second one and push the envelope to get back. But we're going to take our time getting back. We're going to miss the weigh-in, but tough day.
When we come back, we'll head to the weigh-in, and later in the show, we'll meet up with kayak anglers on the IFA Kayak Fishing Tour. How about that?
Here at Cedar Creek Lake, we got a cooler full of nice crappie, just like this one. We're gonna go back and fillet them with the Bubba Blade. Hello guys, my name's Chuck Rollins. I'm with BigCrappie.com guide service. We're using a Bubba Blade to clean all of our fish now. We've stopped using the electric knives. I'll tell you why we like these guys. One, I've gotten quicker with this than I was my electric one. I would recommend Bubba Blade to anyone who cleans a lot of fish. You can bust right through the rib cages with these blades because they're so rigid, but these flexible ones they'll bend also, so you can clean these smaller fish. The reason I like these bigger blades is they give me a lot of leverage. Once I get in a roll and I start cleaning a lot of fish, if I've got 60 or 80 fish up here to clean, and you can push this through those bones a lot faster than you can push that electric knife through them. I picked up a Bubba blade about 4 months ago, and I'm sold on it, and that's all I use now.
This segment brought to you in part by Hobie Fishing. Power Pole Shallow Water Anchors. Swift, silent, secure. Minn Kota Trolling Motors. Anywhere, anytime. Berkeley Gulp. Fish tested, angler approved. Welcome back to the IFA Redfish Tour for the 2012 season opener in Punta Gorda, Florida. It was a tough day on the water with the trout bite better than the reds. Let's see who was able to make it happen. Let's head to the weigh-in. Chris Trimble and Chuck Cash took third place with 13.04 pounds. Second place went to Chris Magnao and Kyle Potts with 13.93 pounds.
Well, you know, when we practiced, the wind was out of the south and there was a lot more water, and fish tend to move around and get in places that it normally wouldn't get. Fortunate for us, we had found a little group of about 20 fish, and most of them were the right ones. We showed up in the morning and hammered them out right off the bat. So they held overnight even though the wind blew.
And first place and winners of a brand new fully rigged Ranger boat went to Paul Lambert and Steve Matthews.
We didn't go but maybe 5 or 6 miles. Early bite, got our big fish right off the bat. And then we struggled a little bit, and then we caught another big fish around 12. And we were pretty much done by that.
Congratulations, Paul and Steve, and all the anglers competing in the Florida West Division. Here are the tournament standings. Now that we've wrapped up the boat competition, let's head to the IFA Kayak Fishing Tour, where the 2012 season opener is well underway.
To me, it's you don't need a lot of stuff to catch fish. You can just, throw the kayak in the back of your truck and just pretty much drive anywhere, launch anywhere, and still catch the same quality fish than you could out of a boat.
It's a great experience. You're right there with the fish. You don't have to worry about large motor noise, paddling. You're getting great exercise. Just being right there.
I tell you, the experience of fishing out of a boat is obviously a good experience, but when you get in a kayak, especially in the saltwater or even bass fishing, you're going to get up close and personal with the fish, meaning that you're stealthy, you're able to get into spots that boats just won't take you, and it's just a relaxing and peaceful environment. Hobie is the kayak I use, and I wouldn't trade it for any other brand. It really gets you there, gets you back. I use the Mirage Drive Hobie kayak, and I absolutely am thrilled with the performance.
We met up out on the water with John Donahue.
There we go. Sleep out now. Clip ourselves to the boat. Get myself tethered. Get him up to me. He's a pretty copper fella. If I can make one more mistake, it'd be great. Come on, baby. See if we can get him on the board without everything in the world blowing away. He's gonna go just about 24 with a pinch tail. We're out for the first IFA kayak tournament of the season out of Punta Gorda, Florida. I'm here trying to locate one redfish and one trout. The biggest combination of the two fish wins. There's no slot limit. It's catch, photo, and release. So we'll be looking, myself and about 40 other competitors to hit right around maybe a 50-inch mark. Has consistently been placing well here. Looking around for a 30-inch red, maybe a trout over 20 inches. The winds are gusting out of the east today, so it's going to be tough. We're fishing an east wall here in Matlacha, Florida, trying to get a little protection, but as you can see, it's still honking pretty good. There we go. It's pulling some drag. Come on, baby. I moved out to deeper water, nothing. Came back in, saw big wad of mullet form, cast into the mullet. Just the explosion was awesome. Showered the mullet everywhere. I thought I had a big fish on. Started to fight. I knew wasn't fighting right for a redfish. All I wanted to do was sit on the bottom. Felt like a big black drum actually. And worked him to the boat, and got him there, and ended up being a big stingray. This doesn't feel right. What's going on here? I'm seeing something. Get that head. I think it's a ray. Not the way I wanted my day to go, but wasted a bunch of time doing that. So we got rid of him, moved back, went back closer again where all the mullet were in the potholes. Bang, real nice blow up on the shad tail, throwing on an 1/8 ounce jig head. Come around. Show yourself to the camera. Say, I'm a pretty boy. I think we're gonna be a little bit bigger than 24. Yes. All right. Let's go get shallow and measure you up.
More redfish action when the IFA Kayak Fishing Tour returns.
The world's best fishing line is now available in the United States.
That's a toad.
Sunline Super Fluorocarbon, with strength to guarantee your confidence.
It's for those who get up early on weekends and those who'd rather rough it than take it easy. It's for those who know it's not just a sport, but a way of life. The new Food Saver Game Saver vacuum sealing system keeps food fresh up to 5 times longer with a rugged design and 12-volt adapter cord for easy use in the field, ensuring your game and fish is fresh when you need it. The Food Saver Game Saver vacuum sealing system. Fielded fresh, sealed fresh.
Hey man, how about that? They were really biting.
Not bad. What was that? Did you see that?
See what? Creep, did you forget to turn the hydrowave off again?
Oh, it looks like I did.
Don't worry, I got it.
Thanks, bud.
Creep! Sorry, guys. He never remembers. Give it up, Creep.
What are you doing, dude? They're keepers.
Introducing advanced interchangeable hook design, Freedom Live Action Hybrid Jigs. It gives the bait a free range of motion, give more natural and realistic action while maintaining upright hook position. Need to change bait styles, colors, even hooks on the fly? Get ready for the easiest way to mix up your lure appearance with an easy twist on and off snap. The future of fishing. Freedom Live Action Hybrid Jigs.
Enjoy worry-free fishing and boating with Boat US Angler. Boat US Angler is a membership program from Boat US, the nation's largest association of recreational and fishing boat owners. Boat US Angler offers benefits, services, and information geared specifically toward the inland freshwater and nearshore saltwater fishermen. And when you log on to BoatUSAngler.com, you'll also find a great online fishing resource with tips, locations, and more. So join now by calling 866-906-0013 or visit BoatUSAngler.com.
The world's best fishing line is now available in the United States. Sunline FX2, the strongest braid available.
This braid, I'll absolutely love it.
Welcome back to the IFA Kayak Fishing Tour for the 2012 season opener in beautiful Punta Gorda, Florida. Kayak angler John Donahue had a good day out on the water and is bringing in a 28.5-inch redfish to the photo weigh-in, but never found his trout.
It was one of those days that it couldn't rush right back in with the conditions and jump in the truck and go to another location. You know, conditions sometimes just don't allow for that. A lot of times they do. If you get that big redfish right away or a big trout right away, you can go to spot B. And that's part of kayak fishing, whereas, you know, if you're out in the skiff fishing the redfish division, you get that fish and you know where some more are. You can run around all day and cover a lot more ground, but this keeps us concentrated.
Let's head to the photo weigh-in. Jason Stock took third place, and Big Trout with his 23.75-inch trout.
Made a crazy paddle in this brutal wind, and caught another red and the big trout. So and then I just like left right then. I was like, I gotta go.
Second place went to Cameron Sherrill Knight, who is no stranger to the winner's circle, bringing in a total 2-fish length of 52 inches.
There's no substitute for time on the water. I put my time in and it pays off, so I'm just going to keep going out there and fish as much as possible. The more you're out there, the more you learn.
And first place and winner of a brand new Hobie Kayak and Berkeley Big Redfish Award went to Doug Schalmoser with a total 2-fish length of 52.75 inches.
Right before I caught the big redfish, I was ready to head home because it was, you know, approaching time to, you know, pick up and drive to the weigh-in. But, you know, I made that one extra cast, just one extra cast. I saw a mullet jump. I threw the cast out there with a mirror lure at Little John, and it's big redfish just hammered it, and it was the best feeling in the world.
Congratulations to Doug and all the IFA kayak anglers competing in today's event. Here are the tournament standings. Next week on the IFA, we'll take a look back at some of the most exciting action of the IFA Redfish Tour. Thanks for watching. The 2012 season of the IFA is going on now. To find a division near you and enter your 2-person team, visit redfishtour.com. Low entry fees and big payoffs make this one-day tournament perfect for pros and weekend warriors.
It's a brotherhood. It's a good group of guys. Once you've done this 2 or 3 times, you've ended up with 400 or 500 friends.
Or if you have a kayak and want to join the IFA kayak community of anglers, visit ifakayakfishingtour.com.
You know what? It's fun to be around your peers. Just being involved with some of the other fellow kayakers is pretty cool. You really get to know each other, and you know, you create new friendships along the way.
Oh, easy.
And we don't want to snap that one. That's your good one, right?
Dude, there'll be a fight in this boat today. You confiscated that rod for me for what, 2 or 3 years. I finally get it back. Now you're going to break it on me? That's cold-blooded, man.